In this world with high fructose corn syrups and artificial sweeteners juxtaposed against a population that has increased concerns of diabetes, I would like to present a viable option: the use of local honey as a sweetener. For millennia, humans and bees have coexisted and shared in the benefits of honey production. Ancient solution to a modern problem. St. John Chrysostom has a quote that I'd like to share with you. The bee is more honored than other animals, not because she labors, but because she labors for others. I want to piggyback on this idea of laboring for others because I really want to show that the use of local honey has economic and personal health benefits. Let's start by looking at a couple of economic factors. Let's start with sustainability. Now, I know this is a local or a current buzzword, and you have to pardon the pun on buzz, that is looking at shifting our focus from macro industry to micro local industry. The Grace Foundation defines or states that one of the reasons for investing in sustainable agriculture is the support and protection of rural communities. Therefore, the consumption of local honey has a direct economic impact upon your local community. You're keeping money in your community by supporting that farmer, not only through the honey, but through some of the byproducts of increased wax for candles, hobbies, other factors that have an economic impact as well. Pollination. As the bees go from flower to flower, they gather pollen, which fertilizes the crops. Therefore, bees need pollen, farmers need the pollination. This increased pollination has resulted, according to the American Beekeeping Foundation, in a $1.4 billion increase in productivity and yield from crops. Therefore, buying local honey and an increased demand for honey has an increased beekeeping, which has a larger impact by having better pollination, better field yields, and therefore a larger economic impact upon us all. Now that we've looked at two distinct economic factors, let's turn and look at some personal ones. Allergies. I'm not talking about being allergic to bee stings. I'm talking about the use of honey before allergy season starts. Dr. Oz has suggested that if you have high allergies, if you begin using local honey about a month prior to allergy season, that you will have decreased symptoms and less complaints. And if you think about it, the bees are taking pollen and making other products, nectar from the flowers, and making a product that you're consuming. Therefore, it's a pretty much of a common sense type of vaccination. So, again, by increasing your local honey usage, you're having a direct health benefit and having decreased allergy symptoms. The last factor is just the yum factor. What I'm talking about is the difference between a pink packet of an artificial sweetener, these over sugared corn syrups, versus something that's quite yummy, quite earthy, can be quite nutty. I challenge you, the next time you have a cappuccino or some kind of coffee drink, use some honey to it. See that it adds the sweetness and that it also adds a little bit of the yum factor, that other taste factor that is out there. All in all, we have demonstrated that the use of local honey affects local economies by increasing the sustainability of bee farming, that it increases the productivity of agriculture through the pollination, that it decreases the symptoms of allergies, and it adds to that personal yum factor of a person who's enjoying their coffees or their other sweets. I challenge you again, buy some local honey, try it. Try it for yourself. See if you like it better. Thank you for your time. Goodbye.